Hey everybody, time for the shop update here at Woodsmith. Before we get started, I want to mention one thing though. If you check out, we're relaunching the Woodworking in America woodworking event. It's going to be held right here in Des Moines, Iowa, October 11th and 12th of this year. So if you go over to the woodsmith.com website, you'll find the article and links for that to sign up for that. We're going to have a variety of outside presenters here, some folk from fine woodworking, popular woodworking as well. Logan's going to do a sawmilling demo, and it'll be just a fun couple of days to spend here in the fall. So we're going to get started. We're on location in the finishing room with a project that Steve's just wrapping up, or unwrapping.
Unwrapping. I don't spray the drawers anymore because they get too gummy with the lacquer. But so I don't know. Last week I think I was just starting this. It's going to be a little bench seat. We have the cushion ordered. It'll be here in a couple of weeks. But this is made out of ash, and it's mortise and tenon construction. And we did these little finger poles with a special bit, and that way you don't have to buy any hardware. And so today I'm just in the process of getting a second coat of lacquer on it. So I think it'd make a nice little project. You could do this in a couple of weekends.
All right.
My next project's on my bench. It's going to be a book table. We're going to do it in cherry. It's got pegged legs, a couple shelves. So I'm just now getting started on roughing out the parts, and I've got the top glued up over here on the bench. So check back in a week and see what my progress is.
Okay, thanks.
Just one more person to check in with today. We're going to catch up with Dillon in his office on some projects that he's modeling right now.
Hey, Dillon.
Welcome. So I've got a few projects I'm working on right now, mostly doing modeling stuff, nothing in the shop, hence why we're in my office. So one of the projects I have coming up for, I think it's shop notes 147, so working in the future here, is a set of 3 shop projects. So I decided on doing a larger storage cabinet for tools, miscellaneous items, basically whatever you have that you want to stow away and kind of keep clean, or again just keep organized and close. We've got a big cabinet here, freestanding. Since workspace is always at a premium, I thought a bench was necessary. We've kind of carried that throughout a lot of these shop notes projects where we've done a combination of 3 to 5. There's always been some sort of work surface. So I've got a bench here. And then I decided on doing a rolling lumber cart. We've done some in the past that are wall mounted that again were very successful, highly functional. But I was talking to Chris about this earlier. I'm just trying to kind of continue this motif throughout, and so this kind of ladder style lumber rack kind of fit in with everything else I had going on here. And so the idea behind this project, other than just having 3 shop projects, is that recently I built a display box for a family friend who is a ceramicist, and so I built basically it looked like a crate, and I really like the look of it, and so I was kind of trying to integrate that element into this piece. And so again, you notice I've got these kind of crossbar sections that are kind of integral into the design here. Otherwise, the project itself will be built out of all plywood. There's some miscellaneous hardware parts, but all the construction stuff is plywood. I'm going to be using OSB. I've always really liked it as a material. Everyone knows it as obviously being like a popular underlayment material. However, I really like just kind of the aesthetic of the laminated wood, and so I'm gonna try and celebrate that on this. Plus, it fits into the kind of crate aesthetic too. So a lot of my panels will be OSB, and ultimately, when the stuff is done, it will just kind of look like, you know, kind of pallet or kind of crate material. So I've got these modeled. These are just basically forms. I don't have parts of these yet, so the next step will be to kind of deconstruct these and then create parts for them, and those will end up as drawings. Otherwise, a project that I've been working on for longer than I care to admit now is a freestanding mirror for the next issue of Woodsmith. It is an Art Nouveau inspired floor standing mirror. Again, this is just a solid piece that I've kind of broken up to make it look like, you know, it's multiple pieces right now, but this is just kind of a tool or a way that I like to work to kind of visualize things and then kind of work in sort of a deductive process. So I'll start to create parts for this, and then along the way kind of figure out, you know, how this thing is going to be constructed in real life. So have a little bit ways to go. The form itself is pretty simple. It's just going to be a frame and panel, so you'll have 4 sides, and then we've got this kind of lamination or multiple lamination application here that will go on the front. And then I have a couple other elements. I think it's still kind of bare right now, and so we'll probably do some profiling around the perimeter out on the outside, and then might even do something up here on the head and then down at the bottom here too. So still a little ways to go, but that's kind of where I'm at with projects. Again, check in with me next week, and hopefully we'll have something finished.
All right, that's it. Gold medal level update here at Woodsmith for all the projects going on. We'll come back next week. We'll be able to check in with Mark. He's been out at the Olympics, oddly enough. I'm not sure exactly what event he qualified for, but we'll have to find out. Probably the England team. We'll see. Anyway, see you next week, everybody. Bye.